Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or RikkiMikkiPlans if you are on Instagram. And if you don't know what I do here, I am a planner. I am a decorative planner and a functional planner. And I do so in a classic size happy planner, although I use inserts that I created myself to more closely reflect my new empty nest lifestyle. My kids are both gone at college now, and it has changed. We don't have as many appointments and activities to keep track of because it's just my husband and I. So without as many, I didn't need as much space, so I moved all that to one side. I still have plenty of things on my to-do list though, so these are all my to-do lists. And that's where that's what you're looking at here. And if you're wondering how I created that, I'm going to make a video about that soon. I just haven't made a video like with how to do things on the computer since COVID kind of relaxed a little bit. And so I don't really remember how, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, I am doing a planner challenge this week. It's a different planner challenge than usual. I'll put it up here. And it's Dr. Seuss. So, and my favorite Dr. Seuss, I mean, I have lots of quotes from Dr. Seuss that I dig. But if I were to pick a Dr. Seuss book that like I think about the most when I'm, not really thinking about, like that comes to mind in regular life, right? It would be the Lorax. Like I see Truffula trees everywhere. I'm always like, oh, that's a Truffula tree. Look at that. It looks like a Truffula tree. I don't know. I think about it a lot. So I'm putting Truffula trees on because they're fun, happy colors, looking forward to spring, all that good stuff. So that's where I'm going. So I'm going to start... why did I say start? Start with the quote, probably the most famous quote from that book. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not. And now I'm worried it's not recording. It is recording. Okay. So I could just put that straight on there, or I could try to put some Truffula trees behind it. Let me think about this here. So I could take a tree or two. I could even cut off the tree and just put the truffulas behind it, right? Truffula? I don't know how to say it really. That's the thing about reading books. You don't know how it's actually pronounced, do you? Do I want to just cut off the truffulas, or do I want to put trees? Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to put the quote down. And then if I do some truffulas, I can just add it in, right? Yeah, so I think I'll get that later because I'm overthinking it. All right, I'm going to get going, getting started with nitty gritty. So I made a few boxes that match match the Truffula trees. I'm going to stick some Truffula trees down at the bottom for sure, and maybe some other spots. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start... Where am I going to start? I'm going to start labeling my to-do lists just because I have to start somewhere, right? So the pink and the orange are warm colors. The purple is actually warm too. I'm thinking I'm going to put the pink and the orange on the outside and the purple in the middle. I don't know why. Purple feels a little cooler. Maybe not. Maybe the orange feels the coolest. I want something that's slightly different on the inside. Does that make any sense? I don't know. And now that's crooked. Excuse me and my, dog hair, hello. Still a dog hair. All right, let me start over. So when I'm doing the 3 different colors, I feel like the middle one should, somehow stand out from the 2 side ones. I don't know. I don't want the 2 side ones to match, and, I don't want these 2 to match on this one. I am babbling like crazy, right? Are you with me? I'm going to just end that whole sentence because I was babbling like crazy. All right. Done. Oh my goodness, Erica. All right. And the way I use these, and I would just write these out by hand if it were just me, but since I'm doing this for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and label it. The way I use these is this one is my at-home list. And this one is my at-work list, which is part of why I put it up higher, but also just for some visual interest. But I also need more room on my at-work list. And then this is my errands list, which thankfully can be my shortest list. I end up not having a ton of errands to do. So these I make just for your sake. I would normally just write that out by hand. And I'm thinking of adding some of these smaller Truffula trees to these, like something like that. Just because I can, you know, those are kind of cute, right? So let's do a yellow, and then let's do a pink over here. Do I have a pink facing the other way? Yes, I do. I almost always, when I make stickers, I almost always make two with them facing different directions because I never know which way I'm going to want them to face when I'm actually using them. So I always make a mirror image, like this pink is kind of waving that way and that pink is waving that way. Same with the oranges, and yeah. So that's just something I do when I make my own stickers. Little tip for you, because you just never know. You never know. All right, easy schmeezy, let's get on with it. Down here, I like to keep track of my steps. I wish I could say that keeping track of my steps makes me do better at getting in lots of steps, but that would be a big fat lie. It does not do that. I am not good at that, but I want to be. And then this one, I keep track of, this one I do my gratitude list. And then last week I didn't do it because mostly I feel like I'm failing at it, but I'm going to try to step it up again. This is my word of the year. And so I will put this here. And then I'm going to label those, and I think I'm going to use black just because I think a little bit of black on the page grounds it. A friend of mine who is a graphic designer taught me that once, and it's always stuck with me. So that one again will say steps. This will say gratitude. And this one will say play because my word of the year is play. And again, I make these cute little stickers for your sake, but these certainly could be handwritten in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not a big deal. And my dogs are coming to visit me. It must be feeding time. Let me check the clock. I sent the dogs back downstairs. They have 15 minutes left, so I'm going to try to finish in 15 minutes so I can feed them. And if I don't, my husband will feed them. It'll be fine. They'll be fine. All right. I do want to add some Truffula trees around those, but I guess I can wait on that. Let's just get to the nitty gritty. Nitty gritty, nitty gritty, nitty gritty. All right. First things first. Trash and shop. That's easy. Everybody knows what trash night is. By the way, I take my Post-it, move it to next week. Won't even have to think next week, just like I'm not having to think right now. So trash night is easy. Everybody has it. And then we also have, one of us has to take a shot once a week for maintenance medication. Pardon me, I'm so needing to clear my throat today. And so we do it on the same night as trash night. It's just easy to remember that way. So I'll put a little syringe here and a cute little trash can. I made the syringes. The trash cans came from Sticker Monster Co., which is no longer a shop, so can't use that. I'm going to keep these up because I'm going to end up using them a lot this week. I don't think I'm going to use those because they're the wrong colors, but I will use this. This is basically my functional stack, and it honestly, it kind of helps me plan, you know, because I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't put that in yet. So, all right, next thing on here is choir. So I'm going to stick a, pardon me, there I go again. Let's do, I don't know, pink. I have orange, I don't know. Let's do pink. Nope, let's do purple because I have pink right there too. So choir is going to be purple. This is my church choir rehearsal. And so I'm going to stick that up here. I'm going to stick a little higher than usual, and that will make sense in a bit, I hope. And then I will take this and move it to next week because we have choir most Wednesdays. And I'm going to get irritated that that is crooked. I don't get too worried about crooked, but sometimes it just, every once in a while, it gets to me. Thursday night. Okay, hold on. All right, Thursday's game night, Friday's game night, Thursday is my big concert, so I need to mark that with a larger sticker. I think I was going to use that, but I'm not, because I was kind of giving up on my word of the year, but I'm not now. But I also need to mark that my daughter is coming home for a few days. And I want to use a longer sticker than that. Let me show you what I mean. I printed this not on sticker paper because I also want to show you that you can make stickers without stickers. I've shown this before, but if you're new, you haven't seen it. And oh my goodness, look at all the dog and cat hair on my printing mat. Ew, gross. Anyway, so you can make quote unquote stickers with just regular copy paper. Now I cut mine out on my cutting machine, but again, you don't have to. So look, 20-pound copy paper, nothing fancy. You could cut these by hand, but I did all 3 colors because I wasn't sure what color I was going to want this to be. And I'm still not sure what color I want it to be, so I'm just going to pick a color. I feel like I'm going to make it purple. Just because. My daughter, I feel like it was going to either be pink or purple, so I'm going with purple. So what you can do with these, you know what, I'm not going to do it yet. I'll show you how you glue this down in a minute, but for now I'm just going to lay it down because I don't know exactly where I want it to sit. If I want it to sit at the bottom, I'm going to move these completely down here, or the top, or the middle. Not really sure yet. I think I'm going to want it at the bottom, so I'm going to put it there, and then we'll see. But I have so many other things I wanted to mark here. I wanted to make sure that I get that in a place that like makes sense. But I wanted a long sticker again because she's home for all 4 days from college. She's just coming home. I guess she's feeling a little homesick. So I want to put that there. All right, I'm going to back up a little because this is a dress-up week at school. So I'm going to back up and I'm going to mark my dress-up days real quick. So we're going to have Wednesday. It's actually, this is so kind of unusual. We have dress-up week in both the elementary and the middle school this week. Did you hear my husband whistling for the dogs? I guess he's going to feed them because he thinks I'm going to take too long. He might be right. I might. So I'm going to have to be able to mark 2 dress-up days because I work in both the elementary and the middle school. So I want to mark them both. Oh, goodness. Okay. What you just missed was my cat come tearing in this room with the new puppy chasing after her because she wants to eat the cat, and the old dog chasing after the puppy because he doesn't want her to eat the cat. And the cat climbed up on my desk, put everything everywhere. I have like bandages all over me now. And I have no idea where I left off on this thing. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I think I've ever planned with my door open too. It's shut now. It's shut now. That'll teach me. Oh my goodness. That hurt. We're working on training that puppy to not eat the cat. We obviously have not yet trained that puppy not to eat the cat. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. So that was eventful. Apparently I was working on my dress-up days. I don't know what I was saying, but let me just say I need plenty of room because I have to write 2 dress-up days because I teach 2 schools, and yeah. And then I thought about putting bullet points for them. These came out of the Rainbow book. I have no idea where these came out of. Probably Neon Lights or something like that. Or maybe a student book. So I don't know which one I'm going to use. These cute little dots or these little guys. These, you can tell, are like shapes cut out in each of these color blocks. Sorry, I am completely distracted now. Like, completely distracted. Whew. All right, here, I don't think I'm going to use these because I have this color and I have this color, but I don't have like a bright pink. Although I don't have a pink in this one either. You know what? Maybe I'll just do it with markers. Let's do it with markers. All right, so elementary, middle school. See what I'm doing? Make sense? Elementary, middle school. Elementary, middle school. See, it all makes sense, right? All makes sense. Elementary, middle school. Wouldn't you know it, their days aren't the same. Honestly, they are the same on Wednesday, so I don't even need dots on Wednesday, but I already put them there, so they're going to stay. And then these markers, by the way, are also what I will use here and here and here. I just keep these with me at my desk and make myself my to-do list so I can check them off. So there's another little piece of information for you. There's hair everywhere after that little escapade. Good heavens, that was crazy. All right, the other big thing for Thursday is I have a concert, my 3rd grade. I'm a music teacher, if that is like odd and unclear. So my 3rd grade has a big concert. They have their big concert of the year on Thursday evening. It's the most fun concert I do all year. It's called the Folk Festival. Absolute blast. We just do dances from around the world and dances from America too, and it is so stinking fun. I love that concert. And then, all right, so my husband has game night and my daughter is coming home. I'm just going to leave her stuff at the bottom. That's just going to be there. So I'm going to put game night here. I do want to leave a little bit of room because I have to mark that he has to pick her up. You know what? I can just put that in the box, right? That's fine. Okay, so let me show you how I do this now. I apologize. I am so distracted after that little escapade. If the rest of this video is more babbly than usual, you know why. So anyway, if you want to make a sticker without having stickers, regular copy paper, regular old glue stick. I do it on here so I can glue right to the edges. And then you just lay it down. I mean, it's completely easy to do. Completely. So you do not have to go out and buy stickers. You don't even have to have sticker paper. You don't have to have a cutting machine either. Like I said, I did cut these out because it was just quick for me because I have a cutting machine. But you can obviously cut that by hand. Easy peasy. And that is where I will mark that my daughter is coming home. So now for my functional stickers that I was talking about earlier. So what I will do here is I will mark this as a game night. So I will put this right here. This is my concert. So I will use the music notes. Where did I put those? Didn't I say I was going to set them aside? Yep. They got lost because of the cat. So this is my concert. So I will put that here. Oh, I'm going to run out of room. I know something else I have to put down too. I just thought of something. Wonder if I can still peel this up or if the glue's all dry. Yeah, a little bit. All right, I ruined my paper a tad bit, but I tell you what, I'm going to bring this down below the bottom of the paper because I just remembered something else I'm going to have to add in. In addition to my 3rd grade concert, there will also be a rehearsal for the High School Musical. My husband and I direct the High School Musical every year, and there will still be rehearsal after school for that. My concert does not make that stop. And so I'm going to move this down so I have plenty of room to put that as well. So I'm going to scooch this and I'm going to scooch that because I like to plan relatively chronologically. So the dress-up days go first thing in the day because that's when I get dressed. The concert and the game night go at the end of the day because they happen in the evening. And then the after-school rehearsal is going to go here because it happens before the other 2 things. Am I making sense? So chronologically, that all makes sense to me because get dressed, after school, evening, late evening, and then this is just gonna squeeze in wherever wherever my husband can go get her. He'll have to go after his rehearsal, and he might, or after the High School Musical rehearsal, and he probably won't make it to my concert, and that is okay because he's seen me do this concert a bazillion times. So, bazillion, yeah. So that day is pretty full. Here I just got done saying I don't need as much space for activities and appointments anymore, but apparently I need a little bit. So there is that. So now this game night can go to next week because I've got that filled out. I'm going to put a game night for Friday night. I'm going to put a bigger sticker for this one because that game night on Thursday is online, so it's pretty much always the same. Whereas the Friday night game night is sometimes online, sometimes not. It's sometimes at this house, sometimes at that house. You just never know. And you know what I think I'm going to do? They are both D&D. So I think I'm just going to let them share an icon sticker. They're both D&D. So there you go. Ta-da! And now I'll take this, move it to next week. And is there anything else on Friday? I don't think we'll have musical rehearsal on Friday. I have some auditions for my mini musical, which is my 4th and 5th graders, on Tuesday after school. Yes, between my husband and I, we are very overworked. Let's just put it that way. So that's my auditions for my mini musical. And at the same time as that, where'd my tweezers go? Where'd my tweezers go? Did my cat knock my tweezers off? All right, I'll have to do it without tweezers. At the same time as that, my husband will man the High School Musical rehearsal that we will have. I obviously will not be able to be there because I will be at the auditions for my mini musical. Whew. I think right now we're only doing our rehearsals twice a week. He may end up putting one here, so I may end up having to add that, but there's space to do that, so that's totally fine. No big deal. I am going to put stickers for church. I normally, or starting last week, I put 2 stickers, one for church and one for whether or not I pick up my daughter. But this time, because she's going to be home all weekend, I know she's going with us, so I don't have to worry about putting that down. And what else do I need to add? Oh, I know, flea treatments. We always do flea treatments on the 1st of the month. I'm going to be honest, though, we're going to be pretty busy that night. We're going to be pretty busy this night. We probably won't do flea treatments until Saturday. Sorry, they're going to get it a little late. I'm just being honest. It's just honest. Because the other thing we have to do this night is set up the gym, because we don't have an auditorium at my school, set up the gym for my concert, because I practice like all day long. And so our first practice is like right first thing in the morning. So I set up in the evening, so I'm ready first thing in the morning. So I need to mark that. And I'm probably going to do that with the box too, because that's a big deal to me. So let's get, do I have another purple? I do. Nope, I don't want purple. I want pink. I'm out of pink, I think, though. I have used all the pink big boxes. So I could use another small box. Yeah, I can use another small box. But then that's purple. I'm colorblind. That's pink. So this will be set up for my concert. Crooked. Oh my gosh, I'm still wigged from that cat dog escapade. We're working on that. Oh my gosh, we are. Take my church sticker, move it to next week. I did think I might want to add some washi tape in. Cat knocked that down too, but I'm not sure anymore if I still want to. I feel like it might be a little full. Although some black washi tape might ground this a bit. It's a little fluffy right now. Let me think on that here. I think I'm going to leave it off for now, just because I do want to get the Truffula Trees on, and then I'll see if it still needs it after that. So I know I'm going to have some Truffula Trees down here. That was always my plan. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys on here. Yeah, stick him. I think I want this on top of it though, like that. For no reason at all, just because. Just because. And then I think it looks better when you can have more than one, you know, it looks a little more natural. Ooh, those are the exact same shape. Do I have a different one? And do I have pink going the other way? I'm going to use this. It looks a little more natural when you can have more than one, you know, a grouping, a pairing, something like that. The word isn't coming out. And then, oh, come on, sticker. These, if it doesn't cut quite right. There we go. So now I want purple here. I think I'm going to go like that. And again, I think I want this on top. I don't know why, I just really do. And then I'm going to put an orange like this. That's still plenty of room to write. Oh yeah, that's looking fun. I'm happy. And then let's do another yellow right here. I know there's no more yellow in this page at all, but I like the yellow trees. Yellow is happy to me. So I know the trees are the only yellow I've got, but maybe I'll add more yellow trees to make that make more sense, you know? And then, do I want one over here? I could use another orange down there, maybe? Did I already use all the small oranges? I guess I did. Okay, so let's put an orange down here. It's looking a little matchy there, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another yellow, maybe a small yellow, and I'm gonna stick it right here without the cat hair, maybe without the cat hair. I'm gonna stick it right here like it's on that box, because I'll still have plenty of room to write right there. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, okay, I like that. And maybe I'll stick another one here, question mark. What color should that be? Purple? I think so. So let's do one here. It's a little bigger than I want it to be. So how can I make that work? Can I cut this and like make them meet in the middle? Is that, I might be ruining this sticker here, but you never know till you try. So I'm thinking of doing sticker surgery here and just shrinking up that tree a bit. Not sure it really works, but I think nobody's looking that closely at my trees. And if they are, it's just too bad. This is where I wish I could find my tweezers that I think my cat knocked to Timbuktu. I might take a break and look for them because I don't think I can put those together. They were literally across the room. I'm telling you, that was crazy. Those crazy animals of mine. See, it's not perfect, but I think nobody else is looking that close, and that's okay. I think it'll work. It kind of bugs me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Is it okay? It's gonna be okay. Do you hear me talking to myself? I'm talking myself into it. All right. I feel like I need one more tree on this side. Just on this side. So maybe I'll put an orange here. Oh, another bad cut right there. I know these cutting machines, they say they'll cut great little details, but honestly, sometimes when something's super detailed, they struggle. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna put this here. And then remember I said I might do this. I wonder if it cuts off too much of the sticker, too much of the truffula tree. If I do that, like, is it even worth having it? I think it is. I think it is. I think I like it. And so then I think I'm gonna put a yellow one with it. like that. I think it's okay that it's covered up. I really do. I'm not bothered by that. Maybe I'm a little bothered by that, but I'm not super bothered by that. Definitely not bothered enough to take it off. And then let's put a pink like this. Oh, I hate how that goes over that mushroom hole, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know what else I could do? I could just bring it down. It doesn't have to sit on the box, right? It can come down here a little bit. Yeah. See, now it doesn't cover the mushroom hole, and it still looks perfectly fine because it's the same place as that. Okay, I have no idea how long this video is. I've been talking for a long time. Honestly, I think this is pretty much all I need. Like, everything else from here is just for fun. Like, not a big deal at this point. So if I add anything else now, I am literally just playing around now. That's kind of cute. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What if I did another small pink one that was like this, and it gets cut off? You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh, that brings me joy. Yay! Happy. Okay. I could put, oof. Okay, I'm going crazy. I think I'm doing a little too much here. Is this too much? Might be too much. Should I put, I don't have any more short ones. I was thinking of putting one right here. Maybe I put a tall one there. Put a tall dog hair. Oh, yeah. What if it sits on that box, goes around the purple box? It's the little things that make me happy. That brings me joy. Because it was going to sit on this box, and now it's not. Okay. Okay, dork. Hello. This bugs me. I don't like it. Can you tell? Yes, of course you can tell. Can you strongly tell? That's my question. I do have a second one of those, and I could try it full size again and see what I think, because that just is bothering me. It's the only short tree. It's not called a truffula bush, it's a truffula tree. What if I take it and I do the same thing that I did with the black box down here, and the same thing I did here, and I'll lift these guys, put the tree down, and then put the boxes back. Yes, no, maybe so. What if I just do it over one of them and not the other? What if I do like that? I like that better. Okay, I like that better. And then I'm getting rid of this one that I chopped to bits. Okay, I am going to call this done for now. I think this is going to work for me. I think this is all I need. I say that, but then I kind of want one more. Like right here. I still have plenty of room to write if I do that. No, I don't need 2 oranges. Okay, I am overdoing it. I am overthinking it. I didn't get any black and white washi in here, and I do think it would help, but I don't know where I would put it, so I'm not going to do it. Would a few strips of it ground this? Probably. But I'm just gonna hope that the black pen I use will end up grounding it in the end. So there we go. My chaotic Dr. Seuss plan with me, with my cat and dogs going nuts, and now I'm all bandaged up like a war hero or something. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. If you got something out of this, please give me a thumbs up. If you got a few somethings out of this, a subscribe would be awesome. And yeah, I hope you have a great week. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I hope you have a blast planning. Bye-bye.